Okay, I don't know. I don't know if it's working. Hey, is it working? Bazoo, bazoo. How are you? I think it's working. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello out there. Hello. Okay. Well, anyways, hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. It's been 2 weeks, and that's always a little crazy. But my back is feeling better since last time, which is the good news. And the not good news is there's no not good news. We're here today. Good evening, all. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna do some animation today, of course. We're gonna do some New York Times crossword mini today because we're big brained and what else are we gonna do? We're gonna drink water today. Not sponsored, but it's good stuff. And that's the whole shebang. Pretty cool. Hello, 8-bit axolotl. Welcome. I'm gonna get started early on the water because early to rise is early to worm. Oh, I gotta show off. Wait, I gotta show off this new cup we got in honor of spooky season coming in soon. Hold on a second. Got some weird windows in the way. Here we go. Gengar. We're getting ready for spooky season. It was the hottest time of ever last week, and thankfully it's cooled enough that such a beverage in such a flask is appropriate. So welcome all to you. I hope a lovely evening indeed. All right, so let's get to the first thing. Let's do some crossword puzzles. Let's get our brains going. Yeah, let's just do that whole thing. All right. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Baseball and crossword. Let's go. All right. This across. This across. One. Two. Subway costs. I don't know how much a subway costs. Sound from a goose or a ram. Honk? No, rams don't honk. Something sauce. Hot sauce. Condiment. Alright. How phones should be in movie theaters, ideally. Keep those phones off. Olympic sprinter Noah Lyles. I don't like Noah Lyles, but that's who it is. Banknotes used in 20 countries. Euros? Euros? Okay. So this one is not hot. It's something else. Some other kind of sauce. So let's get rid of that. 5 down. We got Nevada City across or near Lake Tahoe. That's Reno. And then rhyming place to fly. Let's look at the other things. Subway costs are fares. Sound from a goose is a honk. Sauce. Soy sauce. Hey, not too bad. Pretty good, pretty smart. Meg's got 39. So that's good. That's a good illustration of our relative capacities. But anyways, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you all again. Oh, this cup might be really cool, but it's a little. Where do I drink from? I guess here. Very nice. Yeah, we're just doing the usual stuff. We're doing some animation today. We're going to do a little bit of this fly story that me and Megs have been working on for a little bit. Just got started on it. We're walking in, and then this fly's gonna come and mess our stuff up. So that's what we're gonna work on today. It is fly time. So let's do some animation. And that's the whole thing. Hope everyone is doing well. The heat, like I said earlier, has broken in SoCal, and we are most grateful that such things break. Oh my lord! I don't know if you guys have seen. I don't know if you guys have seen heat quite like what we had, where it was. I think it got to be 113 around the peak. So that's pretty nuts. I'm gonna say the thing that everybody says, which is, ooh, it's a dry heat. And it was a dry heat. It was also a hot heat. So dry or not, hot is hot. That's my big smart saying for everyone today. So here. I gotta do a little take. This is a little fly thing that happened to us. It's very relatable. It's extremely real. And we haven't done like a little Matt and Meg's sort of story in a bit, so I wanted to get this one done. I've been working on it just a little bit in the mornings. Excuse me, I've become a morning person now. I don't know who else here is a morning person. Any show of hands? Any morning people? Let me hold on a second. File new. Let's do this. What's your favorite bug? My favorite bug is you, the love bug. But let's see. You got one question. Are you a morning person? And you got two answers. You are yay, I'm a morning person. I'm up, I'm wearing a t-shirt, a very tight t-shirt, and I'm ready to go. Or two, you're not a morning person. This is a blanket. And this is a hand going like, go away. So I'm just curious who's a morning person and who's not a morning person. Let me do a little question. This is relevant because I've become a morning person. I may start streaming in the morning just because, you know, maybe that's a better time for some folks. So I'm gonna ask a relevant question. Are you a morning person? Yes, no. And I'm curious. I can say after becoming a morning person now, oh, hello, Luna Merriweather. Are you a morning person? It's a good time to ask. Because like since I've started waking up, I actually quite like it. That maybe we shall start streaming a little bit in the morning for folks for whom this time on a Sunday night is not very good. So, you know, I thought I'd put it out there. Also, it's just fun to know because I think it's one of those like, are you an introvert? Are you an extrovert? Type of questions that people get very like serious about. Like, ooh, I'm a morning person and I feel this way about people who aren't morning people. I do not have a strong opinion about folks who are not morning people. It is fine. I have not been a morning person for most of my life, but recently, since I've been trying to like regulate myself a little bit better with some sleep and some diet and all that other sort of fun stuff that's not very fun to talk about, that I can say being a morning person is really actually freaking cool. I like it. And I've managed to make it work, so partially because I had insomnia and that's why I became a morning person, and partially because, you know, once I tried to run with the insomnia and have it do something good for me, and hopefully it is doing something good in the form of making me an earlier riser. So I do not like flies. This little story is something that we encountered in real life, where a fly came in the house, and I think it lived in our house. What's like the longest you think that you've had a fly just in your house? Because this sucker stayed in for, I want to say, at least a week, and you know, I couldn't identify it by particular markings. It's not like, ooh, it's the fly with the neck tattoo. I seen him yesterday, I see him again today. You know, I have no real marking evidence that it was the same fly, but I have a feeling that it was the same fly, just eating our grubs and growing his lubs. And this is the story of that fly. Ooh, Megs and Luna having a whole conversation. What's going on over here? Rip my egg membership. Ah, that's all right. Mayhap a membership fairy shall fall to you again today. Someone in school. My sleep schedule is freaking borked, so morning is more my taste. Morning is really nice. I think I might start doing some streaming in the morning, because usually what I do anyways in the morning is just work on stuff, so, you know, why not? We'll see is what I can say. Let's see, so I'm like, get away from me, fly. Shoo shoo. I'm not a big fan of flies. They're gross little buggers. I do remember in like biology class that when they were discussing sort of the early versions of what people called science, because science for the things that in science obviously existed, but science itself as a concept did not exist for a while. And so early science, people would believe in something like, what is it? Spontaneous. Oh shoot, what is this? This is a very specific term. Spontaneous generation. That's what it is. Spontaneous generation. It's a disproved theory. Here, I gotta go on full cam because this is a serious conversation. Spontaneous generation is the disproved theory that living organisms can arise from non-living matter. And I say this because, like, and this relates to the fly, because people back in the day would have stuff, and then all of a sudden flies would appear, and they'd be like, they came from the dust, or something like that. They came from non-living matter, and that's science because that's our observation and that's our thesis, or excuse me, our hypothesis. And thankfully, flies do not come from non-living matter. They come from other flies' butts or wherever they breed from. The unthankful part about that is that flies breed everywhere. Like, I saw something on Reddit a while back, which was someone doing like a little thing where they get their fruit, and this is gonna be gross, and I apologize, but you need to know. Someone would got their fruit, and they put their fruit in like a vat of vinegar, and that they looked real close, and they could see from their fruit little guys wiggling out, like little more wormy boys, and those are indeed pre-fly babies. So you're like, how do I keep getting these fruit flies? My doors are closed, my windows are closed. What am I doing? You're not doing anything wrong. It's that flies are freaking everywhere. So there you go. Oh, Gluno's saying goodnight. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, Ibakari plays. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I'm on a heater of a topic, so I'm not always checking the chat. But welcome all. Wormy's got to eat too. Yes, Wormy's just trying to feed their family. You know, they're like, this whole food, this one raspberry is gonna feed my whole freaking family for their entire life. Heck yeah, I'm gonna plant my butt here and drop some babies. There's no hate. There's no bad motivation. They're just doing what comes natural. So don't blame them. It's just I don't like them. You don't have to blame them to dislike them. Anyways, this is some backstory of this fly animation that we're doing. It'll be good because we haven't done like a Might and Megs in a while. Speaking of Might and Mage, did everyone see our most recent short? It's like almost basically the last chunk of this long Might and Mage project that we've been working on and off for 2 years, and we got to the end of it. It's okay. It's Ibaaki. It's a province in Japan. Well, hello, welcome to you in Japan. Lovely for you to show up. I do not know any Japanese really to greet you with, other than arigato, and what else do I know? I've been watching the sumo food channel, Ibaraki. I've been watching this sumo channel. I don't know if you know about Futagoyama Stable. They put out like a YouTube channel of them like making food and sort of daily life in the stable. And something that they say when they're eating food is oishi, or something that sounds like that. Apologies if I'm butchering the pronunciation again, but I know that, and it means like delicious or something, right? So that's the extent of my Japanese. I would love to visit at some point in time, but it may not be for a good long while. But anyways, welcome. We welcome folks one and all from wherever place of origin ye may be. Ciao. I'm sure they have flies in Ibaraki as well. Oishi. Yeah. Yeah. They're all very like everything they eat is good, and I really believe that. It all does look very good. Something that Megs and I have been doing recently to sort of unwind from the day is watching channels on YouTube of Japanese restaurants just cooking random food. They're like usually we've been watching a lot of udon shops and people stepping on their udon. There's this one restaurant where they were the main boss man just loved making udon, and he seemed to love making udon essentially in a swamp because he would just flood the back of his restaurant with constant water, just churning, unending water. It looked extremely wasteful, but the udon did in the end look very good. So I don't know. I don't know if the secret technique to making good udon is just wasting a lot of water, but he was certainly at it. Oh, my pronunciation's fine. Thank you. Thank you. I would hope after observing so much and watching so many of those videos that I would have at least some handle on the thing they probably say the most. Oishi. I want to eat some oishi Japanese food. But instead right now I am batting away a fly animationally. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good to be back. I'm sorry, last week my back was really acting up, and I should not have just kept sitting at desks, and I had to for work. This is the first time I've really used like the standing aspect of a standing desk. Usually when I have a standing desk, I just sit because I love to sit. Sitting's pretty great. But this time I actually had to stand while I worked because my back just like was not feeling great at all. But we're okay. I'm feeling a lot better right now. And to everybody who works a desk job or who goes to school and sits at a desk all day, hopefully you are also able to insert some not sitting hours into your life. Because, we're rooting for everybody's health here. That's why we have this water reminder. So let me do that actually. Water reminder. Classic Procrastinator 1200. I just got an ad for Papa John's. Papa John's still exists? What? I've not had a Papa John's in a long time. Sometimes I'll see like the ad thing come up on YouTube, and if I see it, then I'll be like, let's cancel that ad. But like, has anyone here played StarCraft or like or any game really with like a mini map? Like, I guess Overwatch they have a mini map too. And like Megan, when she's watching Overwatch, because she doesn't play, maybe she'll play eventually. Ooh, wouldn't that be cool? When she's watching Overwatch, not Overwatch, Valorant, she's like watching the main action, and she's also watching what's happening in the mini map. And I just never developed that ability to have my eyes kind of like bouncing back and forth in two places. So I was terrible at StarCraft, never got good enough because I couldn't watch the action and the mini map. And that goes the same right now with like the chat and with animating. I gotta concentrate, I gotta make the art. But I'm sure there are people out there who are very good at being able to check and all that. I'm just still developing that skill. I won't say I'm bad at it. I'm just developing. So let's see how this is going out right now. The fly's coming. I gotta kind of wave them away, like, hey, get out of here. And then the fly's gonna keep going. So thus far, it's just me and Megs walking back from the beach when a fly comes in with us. And then I gotta wave that fly away, and then more stuff is gonna happen. That's animation. Ta-da! I actually like animating our guys a lot because I think our dudes are really silly, and I like moving them in like a silly way. So let's just keep at it. There's no secret other than freaking doing it and keeping at it. I know I ask this every time, but does anyone else in here animate? Classic Procrastinator, are you a classic animator as well? Do you partake in 2D? Oh, let's see. I forgot to check this poll. Are you a morning person? 8 votes. Half yes, half no. Whoa, that's like the U.S. presidential election. No, I'm kidding. Nah, you like drawing? Oh, very lovely. I actually work with someone. I have a coworker who really just loves to draw, and I can say for myself that I was never a person that necessarily loved drawing. I typically draw nowadays. I really only draw for a specific purpose. Like I said earlier, I had insomnia, pretty bad insomnia for a while recently. And one of the things that I did was like, and this is just kind of a good habit for anybody who is, whether you're suffering from like sleep issues or not. Like having a nice routine before you go to bed can be really helpful. It can like, set the mood so that you can actually relax and get into that place where you're sleepy enough and that you could fall asleep. So one of the things I did as like a routine was to do a little bit of drawing before I went to bed, and that was my most, I would say, like, woo, I'm just drawing and trying to express myself, and that was helpful. But again, that's like drawing for a specific purpose. Usually, I only draw if I'm doing it for the job, if I'm animating something for us, or just if there's something that I'm doing for it. I don't necessarily draw like, hey, I feel like drawing right now. That might change if like my job ever changes and like I'm not working in animation anymore and I'm doing something else. But then I might go back to just kind of drawing for fun. But for now, I'm very much like what are we making today? Oh, that's what I'm drawing. So it's good to like drawing. I'm glad you like drawing. Drawing has helped me get where I am in life, and it's helped me relax and sleep sometimes. Ba-bow, ba-bow, ba-bow. I think also the nice thing about animating us is that we can be a little bit more chaotic than we actually are in real life. If you don't know, Megs and I, we're pretty calm, quiet people. So getting to animate us in like a silly way is fun. Wah, wah. So I'm gonna wave away the fly a little bit, and then it's gonna zoom inside our house because the fly is gonna, like I said, he's in our house. He's just kind of messing with us this whole time. This is gonna be like that episode of Breaking Bad where the fly gets into the lab and they're like, Jesse, we gotta get this fly. Jesse, come on. Jesse! It's gonna be an Emmy award-winning YouTube short, just like that episode of Breaking Bad. That's what we're going for here. Let's see. Ooh, I used to put something on and hope I would sleep. Now I actually read a physical book with paper. Ooh, yeah, I was doing that too. I was reading Dune. What were you reading? But I don't think I've touched a physical book since I graduated high school. I mean, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm very much the same way. I don't really read that much. Read a lot on the internet, but definitely not physically. But yeah, when I was having the sleep issues recently, I was one of the things I did was read Dune. And boy, was that a snooze. No, it's a pretty cool book. But at every point, for me at least, in books, there's some point where the author just just keeps talking about something that's really not interesting, and you can hit that stride in Dune in sections for sure. Okay, so I think that's like enough of a wave for the fly to react to and then speed off to in the other direction. Step, step, step. Yeah. So then right now I'm gonna do Meg's reactions. Cause she's just coming in. She's like, what's going on? What's going on? Let's see. I'm reading Shogun by James Clavell. Currently working on a piece. Let me bump this because I can't read the message. Working on a piece with a tardigrade. I'm worried how it will turn out. Oh, Mika Dayo. Hello, Miku Dayo. I apologize if I mispronounced your name, but welcome, Miku Dayo. You're working on a piece. What is a piece? Like an art piece? Are you making a painting of a tardigrade? Let me see. let's see. This is for Mikudayo. Have you heard of the animation Captain Tardigrade? It's by some guy named Ian Miller on YouTube, and it's very different from what we make. It's very adult, but it's quite cool. Let me see. To be clear, I don't live in Japan, but I'm willing to admit I'm obsessed with Japanese culture. Ooh, of course. But of course, Japan has a very distinct culture. There was a time in my life where I really considered moving to Japan. Not that I really had the option to, but definitely considered it. Japan's pretty cool. Mikudayo art piece, yes. Very cool. Is it a painting? Is it an animation? Is it a book about a tardigrade? Tardigrades are cool. They're called water bears. And they are practically indestructible. I'm doing the voice, so I'm gonna link you to the video. Again, we are not sponsored. I don't know this guy at all, but I find his stuff silly. Captain Tardigrade. I don't know how old you are, also, so I don't know if this is necessarily gonna be like age appropriate, but I will link it anyways because I find it funny. You know what? Yeah. There you go. Bow. Captain Tardigrade. All right. So we're gonna keep animating. Let's turn Meg's head a little bit so she's like sort of looking up. You know. I just sort of did a trace without really thinking. You gotta think a little bit while you're animating. It's that's what I know. And sometimes you sort of get into a flow state, if you will, and then you flow yourself into a dead end because you neglected to think. And fortunately, I caught it a little bit quicker than that. I'm happy to say. So let's just do Meg's sort of face and emotional feelings first before I continue with any other body type of animation. Hopefully this will be done by Friday. I'm not sure that it will be, but that's the goal. Hopefully, I try to wake up. I said I've been waking up early now, and it's been giving me a bit more time before I head off to work on this stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can be productive enough to have this done by Friday. And wouldn't that be nice? Having a little Matt and Meg's animation. I think a lot of people have come to our channel recently because of the Costco thing, and we haven't put out any like Matt and Meg's in life kind of content for a while. So it feels good to kind of come back and do a little bit of that. Yeah, I'd like to do at least one of these a month, and then spend the other time doing other things. Like we were doing a little coop video for Halloween, a little Halloween special. Still gonna work on that for sure. Just when you do art and you like doing it and you don't have to do it for money, you get a lot of freedom to just sort of experiment and have fun. That's what art's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be interesting and engaging in some way. Just trying to have fun. Just me and Megs just trying to have fun. There's a new Coop comic that's gonna come out, I think early Monday morning, or a bit later, depending on when I wrap it today. I'm excited for you guys to see it because Megs wrote most of this one, and it's pretty cool. Digital. I'm opening commissions for the first time, and I'm very nervous. Also, yes, I am old. You might remember drawing an Oni samurai for a guy named Julian. Oh, Ibaraki, are you Julian? That was from a while ago. Well, welcome back. People would be changing their names all the time, so sometimes I don't recognize everybody's profile. But if you're Julian, hello, welcome. Mikudayo, you're older? Are you older than me? You don't have to specify, but I'm curious. Let's see. So walk, step, and then step, step, step. Maybe I want to do a little bit of a take. Nah, because my guy's doing a take. I don't think Megs needs to do the take. Just stepping in. Yeah. She's just gonna walk up, be like, I'm Megs, and I'm cool. Because she's Megs, and she is cool. I'm Megs, and I'm cool. Bam, bam, bam. We just went to the beach and had a great time. We actually haven't been to the beach in a while, because it's been too hot, but mayhap we shall go more towards the latter part of the year. Hopefully we'll see some starfish. I mean, the last time we were at the beach, we hadn't seen any starfish, when the time before we saw, like, big, giant, red and purple Pacific starfish, and it was amazing, and we wanted to see them again, but some sort of starfish wasting disease had gotten to them, and the population had a big die-off. So I don't know if they've recovered, but I guess we'll find out the next time we go. I'm hoping the starfish do okay, because they do things like, I think they do things like eat sea urchins, and sea urchins eat a lot of kelp, and that's not good. You want a nice balanced ecosystem where there's sea urchins for sure, but there's also like kelp and predators able to balance it. I'm a nature boy, not because I like going out to nature, but I like watching naturey things, so that's what I'll call the knowledge. Can you give me dot pupils like you see them through the sunglasses? Oh, Megs wrote another comic too. She's bam, bam, bam. Megs is a good writer. She's got all the ideas. Yeah, of course I'm excited to see that later. And yes, I can give you the dot eyes. Let me do that a bit later in the process. Right now I'm just trying to get this sort of acting in. You know what I'm saying? I changed it last month. Julian was an old character name from high school, and now you are Ibaraki. Very cool. Very cool. I think we will be Matt and Megs forever. Probably. I don't think there will be any need for us to change our what would it be? YouTube identity? We are Matt and Megs. Two silly heads making stuff on the internet. Internet. Yeah. Alright, so whoa. I don't know if Megs shouldn't if Megs should do like a little swipe. I think I can just like sort of be the one who's trying to swipe at the fly, and Megs can be like the angel of peace because she's a peaceful, sweet being. So yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna stretch up. I think now let's clear this. Let's make the fly react. Let's save this project so I don't lose any of it. Open the door! Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I've gone quiet. I've got to concentrate on doing this little fly thing. Channel the fly. Act the fly. Be the fly. Let's see. This feels like a little bit too gentle. I think that you want the fly to be a little more reactive. You got a bit of a delayed reaction here. So let's take this. Let's make it a little bit more jerky, because flies are jerks. That's what we're going for. Yeah, I think that works. The fly is a paid actor. Yes, no flies were harmed. Actually, I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I can say no flies were harmed in the making of this. We may or may not have gotten the fly at the end of this episode. That's not it's not very plot important, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it had a very full fly life. I'm pretty. Did I get it? No, I think the thing that happens at the end of the short just kind of happens, and it created an emotional event for me, and I don't think I ended up getting the fly afterwards. It was just like, I'll just say this: have any of you guys seen a fly poop? That's what I'll say. Have you guys physically, with your eyes, seen a fly drop a deuce? Because I have, and it was disturbing. That's sort of like what we're building to a little bit here. That's the trauma. Make the fly leave a little kiss on your hand before it goes away. I don't know if that happens. Maybe. It's wild the first time you see like something that you've never seen before and something that feels like you shouldn't have seen it, but I saw it and I can't unsee it. I know what it looks like for when a fly poops, and I can never unknow that. I am now burdened with knowledge. Kyle the Scientist? Ooh, welcome, Kyle the Scientist. Behold, we are doing animations with flies. I don't know why I'm doing this voice for you, Kyle, but behold, welcome. I think I'm a little too stern in some of these parts. I think I'll probably change my attitude to be more like, get out of here. Because this first sort of event is more just kind of like a shoulder shrug, like, yeah, there's a fly, who cares? And then we're going to escalate, of course, as the fly interferes with my ability to shower and do other normal things. Fly, won't you go away, you stupid fly? Fly, go fly away. Yeah. Yeah. That's the story we're doing today. And hopefully this will be done by Friday. And then it can come out and you all can see what I saw when that fly dropped a deuce. I should have went with a different word. But yes, that's the story. This is the story of how a fly came into our house and annoyed us for a couple days and then pooped. And that's the story of this particular episode of Matt and Megs. Fly was peeping on you in the shower. Megs, my daughter loves your mom. She screams purple every time I put that on. Oh, yay! That's so nice. We might have some more Megs and mom stuff at some point, but we'll see. Oh, that's so nice. That's what makes making videos worth it. Honestly, is when people like tell us things like that. For our original for the first video we ever made on YouTube, you can see it. It was a Might and Mage thing. We got some reviews from kids at a film festival, and one of them said something like, "That was weird, but I kind of like it," and that's like basically the best review that we've ever gotten on anything that we've made. So thank you so much for sharing that. It really is very sweet and very amazing. Woo. Yeah, the fly just came in and freaking disrespected our house. It was like, I live here now, so I poop here too. Anyways, it was a traumatic experience that I hope to capture in animation and be able to share with the world. Because let me tell you, I have never seen that before, and it's quite a sight. It's quite a sight, and it truly changes. Like for me, for a while, it's like, oh, it's casual. It's just a fly in the house. It's no big deal. just kind of shoo it away. Maybe I'll attempt to get, to get it and miss, but it's no big deal. But then when you see him actually take a little dumper on things that you eat and put food on, oh, it's a little different. Let me tell you, it's like you feel a little bit different about it after that. You feel maybe I should have gotten it. It's like man, don't you just essentially pooping in my mouth? Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that, fly guy. That's not cool. That's not very fly of you. Well, that's very fly of you, but it's not like cool. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let me see. Do I want? This is a fun kind of feedback that keeps us going. That's right. My daughter's only 2, but she requests that we watch Melons every day. Well, like Kyle, I don't know if oh, Greg, welcome back, Greg. How's the back? The back is feeling better. The back is feeling a lot better. That's how I'm able to sit here and converse with everybody, because my back's better. Before, while I'm sitting here and working, I just after a couple minutes, it would get to the point where I would need to stand. And I do not have a standing desk here, so I'm not really set up to do any animation if my back is bad here. But thankfully, it's gotten a lot better, and I'm able to come and say hello, which is great. Hello, Greg. Hello to all. We appreciate you coming and spending some time with us, watching me draw slowly. Well, actually, I draw pretty quick, but animation is slow. That's what I'll say. I am a fairly fast drawer and a fairly unburdened animator. Like, I am not trying to make amazing stuff, so that means that I can be a little more like, woo, whatever. Oh, this arc doesn't resolve perfectly? Oh no. What will I do? I will do nothing, because it's okay. So yeah, appreciate everybody spending some time with us. Hope you all are doing well. What we got coming on the slate is, again, hopefully I can finish this little fly story by Friday. For a Saturday posting, I saved by Friday so that hopefully we don't have to work on the weekend and we can just sort of finish it. If not, that's okay. It'll be finished shortly afterwards. Otherwise, like I said, we finished our, we put out that short with like the last little chunk of Might and Mage Part 2. And for that, all we really need to do is see if our composer that we worked with initially is able to work on it, and hopefully he is. And then that should be it for that, I think. Maybe let's clear this. Clear keyframe. I need to get Meg's. I feel like I need to get Meg's reaction for her to be like, maybe she's the one who's like, no big deal, just do a little shrug, and then I can do a little shrug, and then we get to the next scene. What is the next scene? Okay, so I should probably look at my boards, because I actually like what we did in the boards. So here it kind of flutters, I clap, but it comes back, and it's fine. Oh, so maybe what I'll do instead, I like the wave, that works too. Maybe what Megs can do is just kind of pat me on the back, and it's fine. Yeah, that works too. You gotta look at your boards. You did them for a reason. I'm just talking to myself. What the heck? Just Megs just having a little bit of reaction here and there, and then just a little pat, and it's fine. Okay. Can't wait. My daughter's gonna freak out. Yay! Yay! Well, again, artists can be a little loose on the schedule, especially musicians. Actually, as an animator, our life is very orderly. We just kind of go to work. Fortunately, we have work, and we just go to work and then come back and have a very regular day. But for musicians, at least from the little I know, it's a lot more chaotic and all over the place. So hopefully we can get them to do it, and then just go from there and get it out there. It's pretty cool. Do 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 do. What time is it right now? 7:48. Indeed. So we've been at it for nearly an hour. I guess what I can do, I can take a quick break, and do a little membership gifty thing. For our members, thus far, we have a exclusive little comic. It's a Coop comic for everybody who is part of our member thingy. And I think the story is pretty cool. I am enjoying how it's going. Otherwise, it's just like if you want to support, that's okay. Coming on the stream is supporting enough, so do not feel obligated to do any of that stuff. Let me see what I'm doing. Yeah, so I will draw a few more Megses, and then I will gift a little thing, and I guess I could do a request drawing. Just because why not? I've been drawing a lot of us. How about let's draw a little bit of you? Yeah, so I'm going to draw a couple more Megses, gift a little thingy, and then we'll do a little for fun drawing. And then we'll probably have a bit of time to go back and do some more animation, and that will be the night. Do 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 do. Just drawing toes, drawing feet, drawing toes over and over. Do. I think we can have Megs shift over a little bit in her expression. I've been on this Mega Man music for a while. Let me actually close out of this. Home. Let's open up something else to give a little bit of a different musical background. Ooh, it's looking awesome. Thank you, Teenage Stacker. Welcome back. Always good to see the big TS. You think it's Taylor Swift? No, it's Teenage Stacker. Teenage Stacker. Welcome, welcome. Ba-ba-boom. Yeah. We haven't been as productive on the YouTube thing as I would like to be in a while. That's, mostly my fault because I've been dealing with a little bit of health stuff, but I've been running a bit more. Thankfully, it's not as hot anymore. And for me, I feel a lot better when I'm able to actually exercise. So hopefully I'm just going to exercise some more and keep feeling better, and we can make more stuff, because that's what we want to do. We want to make more stuff. Got big plans to make stuff. Bum-bum. I actually wonder, I don't know. Actually, Meg's putting the dots in the thing looks a little. I don't know if it looks the best. Like this one looks a little a little crazy. Maybe I need to just leave more room in the glasses. I don't know. I'll have to see if she likes that or what she thinks about it. I think it looks a little odd, but should be okay. Bum ba bum. Ba ba bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Ba ba bum 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 ba bum. Oh boy. That song always brings me back to being about I want to say 7 years old maybe, and playing that game for the first time and just being like, wow, I didn't know life could be so good. I didn't know you could just play Pokemon and really enjoy yourself. That's a crazy magical feeling. I wonder what for a kid is the equivalent of that anymore. Wow, I'm just playing Roblox and I'm loving life. That's what kids play nowadays, right? I can't imagine you would find that same kind of peace playing something like Fortnite just because it's so competitive and crazy. Yeah, I wonder what an equivalent feeling for a kid would be now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Speculating. I'm not with the times anymore. We kind of want to get through this, so I don't want to like slow down the animation too much and to like create all this breathing room for reaction. I think I just sort of want it to go through. Yeah. Yeah. You don't typically in YouTube Shorts especially want to have much dead air at all. We want to have stuff happening. So like if we're gonna have a breathing moment, we'll just have to save it for later. Of just me? Yeah, it's right now it's like a 5 second shot. Oh well, I mean I already animated this part of the huh? This stuff is happening though. Like I think we can cut closer on you like patting my back and being like, "Yeah, it's fine." You know. I think that might work. Yeah. Okay. Megs comes in with a hot edit. Phew! Thanks, TS. I do feel a lot better. Mukadayo reminds me of Betty from Adventure Time with the dots. Yeah. It would be funny if a pool or beach accessory was Gooseby. Or beach accessory was Gooseby? Like a pool floaty thing with his head. Oh, like if we were making product, then yeah, cool. A crossover? What do you mean it's like a crossover? Oh. Oh, like showing up in other animations? Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, if Megs came in with like a Gooseby floater. That'd be interesting. I wish I wish I had that I had thought of that before. I don't think I can like uh there's not a ton of space. Like most of the space is being taken up. Yeah. I'll have to figure out some kind of way. That's a good suggestion though, TS. I think that's a really good suggestion. To have some of that stuff like incorporated. I mean, like maybe I could give you like a tiny floaty. Hold on. Let me like like it would have to be very small, like that size maybe. Which like, is so cool. Okay, I'm gonna do that, but I'll do that off stream because that's gonna take a bit of that's gonna take a bit of effort to work through. But yeah, so Megs will come in. She'll come in with a with a stupid Gooseby floaty. Okay. Yeah, we're spontaneous stream. We're just doing whatever, man's. Okay. So yeah, I'll have to rework some of that stuff in. But that should be cool. That's doable. So great idea. Thank you for sharing your great idea with us. Amazing. Ba bow. All right. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to cut in close to me having my initial reaction, and then Meg's being like, "Yeah, it's okay." Maybe I'm like, but she's like, forget about it. And I'm like, you know what? Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. All right. So what I said I was going to do is I'm going to give out a little membership thing. So let me do that first. Boom, 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 boom. Then I'll do one more at the end of the stream, and then after this little membership thing, let's do a random drawing for folks. That's what I can do. That sounds like fun to me. Are you a morning person? Yes, I can answer that question because I am also a morning person. Oh, the no's have it. Most people are not morning people, which tracks with, artist types and all that. So hold on a second. Let's do a membership gift. One membership. To whom's to will it go? Bye, bye, bye. Membership to Let's see who to do to potato. Oh, potato. Very good. Very good. Let me sing you a song, potato. Yay! Well, welcome to the coop. Very cool. Very cool. All right. So yeah, now let's do a random draw a roo. So, do you guys have any sort of suggestions for something that I can draw for you? I will draw it at this moment. Let me first. Set the set it to not glaringly white. Yeah, let's do a fun cadoodle. Fun cadoodle time. Fun dudes. What you want to do? What you want to do? Let's see. Bill Cipher. What is Bill Cipher? Is Bill Cipher a thing to draw? Bill Cipher is a cartoon character. Oh, from Gravity Falls. Okay, I don't I don't know the show very well, but I can draw Bill Cipher. Ikadayo. What is Bill Cipher's whole thing? Like is he like a good guy? Is he an evil guy? Is he a mysterious guy? I don't have like a draw in my style sort of style. I just draw. But I can do these. He's got a little thing. Hold on. I've got an idea. Evil, chaotic. Hold on a second. Wait, close this out. I've got an idea. Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Mow, 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 mow. Mow, 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 mow. Hold on. Where is it? Where's it going? Alright. Your little dude looks like. Oh, I'm not showing it? Sorry. Controls. Here we go. I don't know exactly what your profile pic is, but this is what I'm gonna go with. Hold on, I gotta look at it again. What does it look like? Is that a Genshin Impact character? Something I know nothing about. I only see it on Reddit every once in a while. I'm gonna give you a little sword. Oops. What am I doing? Where is he? There. Weird. I don't know this character very well, but he's chaotic. Yes. Coming to get you with my ancient Egyptian bricks. Watch out for the bricks, Mikudayo. Bricks ahoy. is that me? I don't know. It's a version of Hatsune Miko. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, I don't know her very well either, but yes, this is my even jokier version of Hatsune Miko. Away. There you go. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Well, that was a nice quick drawing. Let's do another doodle break. Anyone else have anything else you want me to draw? Doodle break. Doodle break. Doodle break. What you want me to draw in the doodle break? Doodly doo, doodly doo. A space whale. We'll draw a space whale. Okay. Let's draw a space whale. Teenage Stacker. Hold on a second. I know why I closed out of this window. Space whales are the best. Down. What is your Teenage Stacker? What is your profile picture of? I don't actually know. It's like is that a blue cat? Hold on. Let's zoom in. What is that? What is it? A blue? Is that a space whale? Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Okay, because this is what I see. Uh, this is what I see is your profile picture. It's a very tiny little thing, and I'm going to interpret what this guy is based off of this tiny, tiny little image. This is of what this space whale is. So space whale, let's go. He looks like he's got a good set of chompers on him. He's kind of like a cool space whale. I'm a space whale. He's got a big yellow eye over here, maybe. He's almost got like a little mohawk. And then he's got like an orca fin. So not like a big baleen whale. He's like a cool orca space whale. He's got like little, yeah. Maybe what we can do, because he's a space whale, is give him. Should I give him like a instead of fins, he's got like a little jet propulsion. Meow, meow, meow. I'm a space whale. It's got a little sci-fi propulsion system. Let me get this a little smaller. Kind of like a Kyogre from Pokemans a little bit. All right. Something like this. Looks like he has a bit of an extra fin right here. And then we can make him Bubble Boy. Because it's in space. Bubble Boy. Something like this. Right. Do I dare to fill the air with the space whale? I want to bring some black into it, because black is a nice strong contrast that we can get. Make him a little cool. Yeah, space whale. Something like that. Cool, space whale. Whale sort of, but a craft version. Yeah, the space whale. Space whale's cool. Zing, give him a little shine. A little shine over here. Give him a few highlights, because we're in space. All right, cool. Space whale. All right, I think these have been pretty quick drawings. So if anybody else has a suggestion of something they want to see me draw, let me know. What? One more? Let's say one more. One more. Draw. One more draw. That's a cool space whale. All right, I'm gonna take another little drink of water. I'm in song of July. Baby, you're a fine work. Wow. Ooh. Luz from the Owl House. Very cool space whale. Luz from the Owl House. Okay, another show I don't know, but let me see. Luz Owl House. Ah, this lady, the main lady, main Owl House lady. Okay, all right. What's she look like? Okay. Ooh, she's got a bunch of different outfits. I like this. I like this bald Luz. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna draw a bald Luz. Let's do what kind of lose? It's lose. Okay, sorry. I apologize. It's lose. Let's do. She's got the crazy little eyes if I do that. Let's make her. She's got like a wow. Little thing here. Feel the curves. Feel. She's got like a big chin. She's got a big old thwonking chin right there. A little bitty nose, of course. Then like a Whoa, no, not in those eyes. What outfit is this? I don't know, but I like it. She's got like a little cover thing here. She's like a witch, right? And that's like what she does. Um, don't know what she uses for witchy stabs or anything like that. Let's just give her like a little thing like this. And then let's make her happy because she's making star magic. I'd be happy if I was making star magic. She's got a little thing right here. Make this a bit smaller. She's just basically a person. Got to be able to draw legs. There she goes. So you can see maybe why it didn't work on this show. It's because you got to draw like sort of human portions, and I'm more of like a toony guy. This is my attempt to draw Luz. Hold on. Bald. This is a Luz. Sorry, excuse me. She's a human in the magic world. Um, this is more Wish with the floating star. So let's not do Wish. Wish was a bad movie. But maybe what's a magical thing one might encounter in the owl house? Maybe an owl. Let's do a crazy owl. Whoa! There we go. Oh, she also got these little spikes in the back because she's cool. You gotta be cool to have these cool little spikes in the back. Let me fill. I can fill the hair. There you go. A quick drawing of Luz with a with a crazy owl, who is also a light orb. Let's just do that. The owl glows. Let's give her a staff. What's her staff look like? Luz staff. What's her stick look like? Oh, she's got a couple different sticks. I'm gonna give her the stick that has the owl at the end of it, because I can see that. She's making a glowing owl, and she has an owl stick. Sorry, Dana, I'm not drawing your characters very well, but I'm trying. There you go. Ba-bam! Yay! Technically, if you put a stick on that owl, it would look like the staffs in the show. Owl on a stick. Okay, so now it's not a light bulb anymore. It is, she's eating a candied owl on a stick. Yum yum. That's even better. Okay, great. Yay! Thanks everybody for participating in uh, in drawing some silly stuff. I have about 18 minutes to continue doing some animation. So I'm gonna hop back and do some more animation, and then yeah, we'll wrap up, and that'll be it. Woo! Okay. Ba-bam. Owl lollipop. I thought it was more like a roast, kind of like a just like a roast owl. But a lollipop would be cool. Candied owl, yeah. Okay, that's all. These are better options than roast owl, which sounds a little horrific. But yeah. All right, so I gotta draw. What am I drawing? I'm drawing more of me. I'm drawing more of us. Megs is gonna be like, hey, don't sweat it, it's just a fly. And I'm like, cool, that's my guy. Fly, fly, that's my guy. Bum, 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 bum. This hat's a little tight for my head, and it looks like it's cutting off circulation. Birds flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Hold on. Those proportions don't look right. Makes me look weird. Leaves drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. Excuse me. For me. And I'm feeling good. Okay, so Megs is gonna just be like, hey, it's okay, no problem. And she's gonna do a little pat. Let's see, so what's this look like? Hmm. Well, maybe I'm a little undecided of this. I think Megs came in with a note also. So instead of doing this reaction, I might move on to the next scene, and then we'll figure out like what sort of bridging action we want between this beat and the next. Because I agree, like you don't want to stick in one shot, for too long. Like, so we want to cut from this, and what are we going to cut to? So I'll discuss that with Megs later. It's sometimes it can be tough making a decision right on stream. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna boot a little bit on this in between shot and get right to the next thing, which is me at a computer doing the work that I do. Do. Oh, what a night. Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me. Yeah, so what's going to happen is he's going to interfere while I'm drawing stuff, interfere while I'm showering, run past, more stuff's going to happen. Okay. So anyways, let's get to this part first. Let's draw a little table. Let's call this BG. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. We don't have such a cool desk at home, but it's fun. We were just drawing whatever we want, so we can change the shapes. That happens when I wear any hat. I have a big head. Oh yes, I also have a big head. Big heads unite. I wonder actually what percentile. We did a thing. This is a little embarrassing, but it's funny, so I'm going to share it. We were at a friend's something party, and someone at this party got it in their head, no pun intended, to do a little experiment where they are going to scientifically measure the distance between your eyeballs. So like let me get in close so I can show you what they mean or what actually happened. So they're measuring the distance between the inside of one eyeball to the inside of the other eyeball, like this gap. And they took measurements from all around the room. I would say there were like maybe 20-ish people. And wouldn't you know it, I finished number one, tied number one with the widest space between the inside of their eyes. So I don't know what that means about my head size. I think it mostly means that I'm an exceptional gentleman with very wide set insides of their eyes. So, pretty cool. It's a little fun fact about me. But anyways, yes, big heads unite. Nothing wrong with having a big head. It's just hats can be difficult. Ba-bow. All right, so this is what we're doing. This looks like a nice classy desk for a nice classy gent like myself. And let's see. This is just me drawing like I do. That's just what I do every day. I just go to work and I draw, or I'm at home and I draw. Mostly at home and I'm drawing. Well, nowadays, going to work. What can I say? Life changes. This is my hotkey arm. This is actually very poor posture. Like you don't want to be you don't want to have your arm hovering, and my arm isn't hovering right now. It's sort of on this edge. If you have your arm hovering, you can have the potential for hurting yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself because you want to draw more. I want to animate more stuff, not less stuff. So we got to do my best to not hurt myself. Boo boo boo. See, I'm learning. I didn't follow the board before, but now I'm following the board. Very nice. I think here I can also have like, let's call this Matte Extra. So I don't have to draw my whole figure. I can just draw my arm and animate that as I'm drawing. Whew. Yeah. I mean, I think streaming is pretty casual, but I do get tired after a while. I think like my upper limit is probably 2 hours, but at an hour and a half, I'm like, ooh, I could go for some not doing this right now. But we appreciate everybody for coming in, and yeah, hope everybody is having a good time wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're up to. I don't know what you're up to, but whatever you're up to, hope it's cool. Do I need to draw this back foot? Yeah, I think it looks a little strange without the back foot planted. Yeah, so let's draw my arm, just doing a little squiggly. Didn't have to be all that fast. Let me hide the board. Don't need to see this board. Hide the BG. Don't need to see the BG. All right. Let's just give my arm like a quick draw cycle. I found my upper limit is 6 hours, and I tried to make my minimum 2 or 3 hours. Ibaraki, that's a lot of drawing, man. That's a lot of sitting in front of a computer drawing. You must be very productive. I think like if I have to sweat it out, I can push myself to do something like that. It's just more sustainable to the sort of long-term health, to take like more of a break and not be as intense. But you know, at the same time, there are people in Japan probably animating for much longer than anything that we're doing over here in the States. At least definitely what I'm doing. But you know, I'm an amateur. We're just doing this for funsies. So you gotta maintain the sense of fun when you're doing this stuff, at least for us. This is kind of a weird cycle. Hold on. I don't know why I'm curving my hand like that. Let's not do that exactly. Let's kind of maybe do this. Maybe pull this all the way over here. Give a nice extreme. Oh, that's the wrong layer. That's why. That's why that's happening. Let's cut this out. Go back here. Just like a quick little zoop, 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 doing some drawing. Making animation look effortless. Cut this out. Cut frames. 7. Insert new symbol. Draw hand. Paste frames. And then let's drop in draw hand. Draw hand. Okay, so let's see if this works. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Joing, joing. Shoot, shoot. I think that's all we need. Like 1, 2, 1, 2. And then 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Then you're gonna see what I typically draw if I'm drawing anything for fun, which is a butt. Bom, 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 bom. And then we want to get our guy to react a little bit. Just kind of sitting back a little bit. You want to lean back and observe the masterpiece that you made. Similar issues definitely occur with streaming video games, bad posture, carpal tunnel. Yeah, yeah. We're in it. We're in it for the long haul, so we just like gotta be a little careful sometimes. But it's okay if you have the stamina to do that much video gaming or streaming or drawing or whatever. Like that's great. That's amazing. We've been watching Ludwig do his like 10 game wins challenge or something like that, where he's trying to win 10 different, I think, online competitive games in a row. And he's gotten pretty close. He's done like nine in a row, like 6 or 7 times, and these are pretty tough games. Like, yeah, I've never won a single game of what you call it, Fall Guys, and he's had to. That's in the gauntlet for him. So you know, props to him and his endurance. It's really cool what people can do on the internet. Oh, and also from that, this is funny. It's like the first time I've ever seen people play GeoGuessr, and maybe I'd want to try that at some point in time. I'm no expert, but it looks fun. So maybe we can make this faster, and we can drop this arm sooner. Just get it out of the way. We want to be quick with this stuff. We don't want to bog the pace down. Ooh, 825. Maybe I will just settle this drawing, and that will be the last thing that I do today. Pretty productive. Drew some Owl House. I've never drawn that character before, or have I? Yeah, I've never drawn that character before, so that was fun. Drew some Gravity Falls guy. That was pretty cool too. Animated some stuff. It's been a pretty good productive stream. Thanks everybody for coming on. I think this will be my last drawing of the day. We'll give away one more little membership thing. There's going to be a Coop comic coming out Monday, either early or later in the day, depending on if I'm able to get to finishing it tonight. Otherwise, yeah, hopefully we'll finish this little fly thing by this weekend. But if not, it'll be out by next weekend. Bazinga! Bow, bow, bow. Minion? Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. I was talking earlier about I'm not Canadian. I don't know why I say about. I was talking earlier about possibly streaming in mornings because I've been waking up early, and usually when I wake up, I just sit at the desk and start working. So I might as well stream. But that probably won't happen for a while. I think I want to feel a little bit more like settled with some of our scheduling stuff, and then I'll decide if we can do morning streams. But maybe something that will happen in the future for folks who have like a different time schedule that works for them. So let's see. I think his head is shooting back a little bit too far, making that feel a little bit more abrupt than what we want. Yeah, sweet. And then if we do it like this, we don't even need the extra draw over. Yeah, so I think the initial thing I put in here was some kind of butt farting cycle. So maybe we'll do that. Yeah, so nah, I gotta just watch it. This is serious work. Okay, so enough of that. Let me do one more membership thing. Oh, Ibaraki, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Let us do one more membership. Bong 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 bong. Bong bong bong. Mac, definitely don't recommend it if you can afford an actual monitor instead of a Goodwill TV. Oh, goodbye, Teenage Stacker. What do you mean, like a Goodwill TV? I'm not sure exactly. But anyways, let me gift away one more membership. It will go to... Membership will go to... Corpo. Wow, Corpo. We have Corpo in the house. Corpo, welcome, welcome to the coop. Yes, very, very, very nice, very nice. Okay, so that's gonna be it for us in the stream. Thanks everybody for coming by and hanging out a little bit. We'll be back next Sunday to do more, either more fly stuff. Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll have finished it by then, or do some other stuff. There's always stuff to animate, and we really appreciate everybody coming out and saying hello. So good to see you, Mikudayo and Teenage Stacker, and oh Jack Graffiti. We are just about to wrap, but thanks for popping by and saying hello. Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday to do more animation. Coop comic coming out Monday. That's about it. That's what I got. Sayonara, everybody. Sayonara. All right. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye, everyone. Ciao.